Today we are unboxing the magnetic iPad stand. Now this was not cheap. It was like $93 after all was said and done with taxes on Amazon Prime. And even though it was Prime, it took like 4 days to get here. I know, I sound whiny. 4 days, it's not a big deal. I don't know, usually I'm used to 2-day shipping or like some days next day, or I've even been spoiled with like same day delivery by 10 o'clock. But it is finally here, so we're gonna try it out. So I thought I would use a magnetic stand only because, I mean, I have so many other stands. My other big stand is this one, which is great. It has like a nice strong base. It never tips over. It is wide enough to hold the iPad Pro, which is hard because it's so huge. But I don't know why. It's just not aesthetically pleasing. And I thought I would try something else. Now, right now, the iPad is in its new case, which I thought I was gonna like because it has this little shelf for the Apple Pencil and it like closes in and out. I was so excited by this, but after using it for a month, this thing is on, it's kind of like snaps in, like the plastic in between these little ridges. This thing comes off every 2 seconds. So like you're so excited because it holds the Apple Pencil in, but I don't know if it's cheap construction or just that's just the nature of how it works. But I was super excited about that, but now I'm not because the one main feature I purchased it for doesn't really work. And then of course I have my Magic Keyboard, which was the latest, the greatest, whatever the most expensive one was. I have this. It has the keys that are like real keys. So I do love this. However, realistically, I actually don't use this a lot because I have an AirPad. An AirPad? No, I have a MacBook Air, a Mac. Yeah. So I use that all the time because it's easier just to use your real computer than taking notes on the iPad. And I tried using this for writing like my books, and that didn't really work either. The formatting is really weird on Google, and I also have Scrivener, but I don't trust Scrivener. It loses things. It doesn't lose things. I take that back. It loses parts of things. So the whole version control thing just doesn't work. Like it says it works, but it doesn't. Anyways, let's open this up right now and test it out. Hi everyone, I'm Lisa from Pretty Fabulous, and I help online businesses create beautiful digital downloads using Adobe InDesign. So if this sounds like you or something you might be interested in, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. I post new videos every day. All right, let's hope there's not a lot of assembly required for this because I am not that gal. I'm the girl who calls her dad and makes him FaceTime with her for like 2, 3, 4 hours, however long it takes to put something together because I can't do it on my own. He'll be like, yeah, you just do this and then you're done. I'm like, okay, don't leave. So, which is the benefit of being an only child. Oh my gosh, I can't open this. I don't want to break the box in case I return this because I don't like it. Let's see. All right, I'm back. I had to go get a crowbar. Just kidding. I just had to go get a screwdriver to push that off. Okay. And we have cords. Oh, look at that. They're fancy. They're like copper colored. And oh, that's it. It's just a little stand. I don't know why I need cords. Does this thing doesn't need to charge, right? Okay. This should, in theory, I think, okay, I need the picture. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so this just sits on the ground and then this sits here. So this can be vertical. Oh, that's interesting. The dot is a little bit to the right. It's like off center. Is that an error or is that just how it's supposed to be? That seems odd. Okay, it's centered. No, it's still not centered. I don't think it's like, it's kind of off. I feel like this was an error, but I don't know. Okay, let's take my iPad. Okay, it's already falling. So I don't know if I have high hopes for this. Pop it out of here. And let's, oh, all right, it stays. Is it, like how stable is that? Oops, it is not that stable. So a little shake and it's gonna fall. Yep. I don't know that I wanted it to be. I think I wanted it to be just a little stronger. So it's good. It just requires, like, I guess, some more finessing. Let me turn the camera. All right, so I figured these cords out. These are for like a super ancient old like iPad. This will not work. This uses that new USB-C cord. And honestly, I'm running out of these USB-C things because I have the new Mac requires the new USB-C. I don't know what you call these, USB 3, whatever. It doesn't matter. These don't work. This cord does not work, even though it's beautiful and pretty. All right, so this, I do love this. So this stand goes like this and that, but this iPad is so heavy that you have to angle it correctly. Otherwise, it will just tip over. So it has to be like at more of an upright angle, if you can see that. I can't angle this camera down any further. Oh, there. I can't angle it further. Okay, so this is probably ideal. Whoops. So like I said, the magnet's strong. I wish it was stronger. It's really not strong enough. But I can, well, these are vertical. These are vertical slides. So I do like it so that I can take my Apple Pencil, and this is not, I am in edit mode. Oops. What am I even in? What am I doing? Oh, I'm in Notability. So I could look at something inside Notability, and you can see it's kind of wobbly. So I don't know if I would trust it too much to just kind of sit here like this. But I could angle it down. So I could have it sitting next to me at the desk, and then I could just page down through a document and I guess kind of look at it for reference. Not that I don't already have two big XDR monitors, but sometimes it's just nice to look in the iPad, and then if I need to, I can just run over here and write a note here. Also, I can twist it so it goes horizontal for when I want to, let's say, watch a movie. So let's look at that angle. If I go to Netflix, and I watch something. You know what? I wonder if this is broken. So this actual bottom part here, this part here, is not very sturdy. So let me take this off for a sec. So I just wonder if it needs to be, it might just need to be tightened. It feels like it's loose. I will call my dad after this and I'll let you know for sure what to do to fix this, because I don't think it's worth, I think by the time I send it back, I might as well not have done it. Although I don't know if I have an Allen wrench that's tiny, that's really, really, really small. So I don't know if I have an Allen wrench that's that small, but for sure it's super wobbly. I just think it just wasn't made correctly or very sturdily, so I'm worried about the wobbling. So, but otherwise I do love this. So let's put this on here so it's nice and stable, and then whoops, let's just play something so you can see it on the screen. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know why, it just looks cleaner. So even though this is, in theory, the same thing as this stand over here, which I will put it in here so you can see. This one, it's way more, first of all, it's way more secure. And this one does do horizontal and vertical, and you can angle it up and down, and it also raises up. The stand raises up here in the back. The only difference with this one is it's just, like I said, it's just uglier. Is that really a reason to buy a new one? Yeah, I'm going to say yes. I just like having things that are pretty. I don't like these big, I mean, I understand that they're there for like safety and to like make it more sturdy, but I still would rather just have this one, which I don't have to do anything like that. Plus, that's pretty hard to push in and out. And this one is just so much prettier. And then if I want to take notes, which I feel like I would totally take notes on this. Okay, clearly I subconsciously just wanted to watch Hulu. So I feel like if I wanted to take notes on this or look at this as a reference on my desk, I would so much rather have this one as soon as I fix that wobble thing, or just order another one that doesn't wobble. That will be so much better. So let's look at this. How do I close that? There we go. So, oh, you can't see it. It is way too bright in here. Let me see if I can turn off the brightness. Nope, still too bright. But trust me, it looks amazing. It looks great, and I love it, and I think it's great. So I'm definitely going to keep this at least for another 2 weeks. Try it out, see if I actually really use it, because like I was saying, this one I thought I would use, and I kept it, and I will just sit up now. And I never really ended up using it because this back flap just kept falling off. And then this one, also very expensive with the keyboard, I never used it because typing on the iPad just didn't work right. And I always end up taking my MacBook Air everywhere with me instead of my iPad because it's just more functional. Like, this is basically just a big cell phone. And so unless I'm doing like a specific project where I am just using Procreate, which I would never do remotely. And especially now with COVID, like my co-working is maybe once a week. It's not like before where, you know, everyone wanted to get together for co-working all the time. So this is going to stay at least for the next week. I will report back and let you know whether or not I ended up keeping it and if I was able to fix this weird wobbly space thing. All right. I hope everyone's having a fabulous, wonderful, and fantastic day. And I hope you join me for the digital declutter next week. And I'll see you later. Bye.